Baba, any reason for you to come in the assembly or what is this?
No, we have come to file the disqualification petition with the speaker
This, against whom? All those
against the merger. The merger that has happened is totally illegal. It's invalid. It's not as per the 10th schedule. Because as per the 10th schedule, they are supposed to. The party is supposed to merge. CLP has no authority to merge. So we are challenging.
इसके लेट किधर such type of things have taken a long time finally to come to a verdict or conclusion. We also इतनी तो का दिसता दशांश किती exactly. So you expect
We'll see what the speaker does. Because it's up to speaker to take the action.
speaker has given you all the timing.
Yeah, he's waiting for us.
You tell us under which rule, which section you feel that they should be.
The disqualification petition is being filed by our President Girish Chodankar. It's being filed against all the 10 members, original members of the Congress party. The point that we are taking up here is that the merger is completely unconstitutional. It's not as simple as those 10 members have contemplated it to be. It is merely, basically, you cannot just merge a party. Basically, we are talking about all these 10 members had contested originally on the Congress party ticket. They have in fact resigned from the membership. They have resigned the membership from the membership of the Congress party and merged with the BJP party. Now this is not contemplated under the constitutional scheme of things. Secondly, we are having the original party, that is the original Congress party. What the law constitution contemplates is that the original political party has to also agree to merger along with the legislative wing of the legislature of the party. From two-third legislative wing, two-third members of the legislative wing must concur along with the original political party for the merger to happen.
Which is situated in Delhi.
Which is situated in Delhi. So today you have an abnormality where you have the original political party still in existence, where we have now today the legislative wing contemplating that the Congress party has merged with the BJP, but the original political party still exists. This abnormality cannot be allowed to exist. So therefore we have filed this disqualification petition. This decision has to be decided, and let me put it across that this decision will be decided by the speaker either way at some point of time, and the court, even the High Court and the Supreme Court, will have to take a decision on this issue.
So, but we have always seen that such type of decisions it takes a long time. If you go by the previous records in the state, this has either happened after the term gets over, what it is, how do you say that?
See, the duration of time. Now the question is, we expect the disqualification petition to be expeditiously decided by the speaker. If there is no expeditious decision there, then we plan to approach the High Court as well to take a direction for expeditious disposal, because these matters cannot be kept in an incubator. There has to be some decision at some point of time. This is a decision which has national importance. It is not only for the state of Goa, it has national importance, so it will have to be decided.
Basically on the premise that they have fault under the 10th schedule, disqualification under 10th schedule, because they have voluntarily given up their party on whose ticket they fought the election and stood elected to the assembly. Now the only defense which is available in law is a valid merger, and our case in the petition is that there is no valid merger. Because for a valid merger in terms of the 10th schedule, there are two requirements. Firstly, the original political party on whose ticket they had fought the election and stood elected to the assembly should merge. And secondly, two-thirds of the members of the legislature party should agree to such a merger. Now in the present case, there is no merger of the original political party. And on that account, it clearly amounts to a violation of 10th schedule, and they have incurred the disqualification. So we are seeking their disqualification on the ground that they have voluntarily given up their membership of their original political party.
If the speaker doesn't come to a conclusion in a faster pace or something, what happens then to you? What is the other option left?
He is the constitutional authority, and we have full hope and trust in the office of the speaker that he'll act in accordance with law and ensure that this is given a speedy disposal. He'll consider, because this is brazen, the way in which this action has been taken place, and it is happening everywhere, not only in Goa. It took place in Telangana, and this is setting a bad precedent. It happened in Goa also at the time of two MGP members going across and joining some other party. So this is setting a bad precedent. So we have full faith in the office of the speaker, which is a constitutional authority. Even in the case of the judgment of MGP's case, the High Court has expressed that we hope that the constitutional office will go in accordance with the law and it will be done speedily.
No, but we always have seen that justice has always been delayed in such issues.
We'll hope for a better change but it may change. We respect the office of the speaker and we hope and anticipate that he will do it in a speedy manner. That is the only hope, because since it is a constitutional authority, we'll have to respect his position.
10 जे आमदार आसाक जे मर्जर केल्याक, इनवॅलीड मर्जर केल्याक, तांकां सगळ्यांक डिस्क्वॉलिफाय करपाचें आनी जो मेरेन पिटिशनाचेर फायनल हें जायना, ऑर्डर येना, त्या म्हणसर तांकां आमदार म्हणून काम करपाक बंद करचें, रिस्ट्रेन करचें आनी तांकां कसलेंच कॉन्स्टिट्युशनल पोजिशन ऑर एनी ऑफिस ऑफ प्रॉफीट घेवपाक आमी बंद करचें, हें आमचो प्रेयर आसा.